Thank you guys so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Good to be here.
So unique outcome here because you priced above the range, stocks trading lower in its opening trade. Alex, what do you think happened?
We're here to build long-term value with the stock. So, how it priced today, I don't think is going to dictate what we're doing here. Kyle, what do you think here?
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. What we're focused on here is our members, our club members, over 750,000 served to date, our team members, 5,500 team members around the country and around the globe today, and our investors. And our investors are with us for the long run, right? This is day one. It looks like it opened up a little bit lower, but we're focused on 12 months, 24 months, and really creating long-term fundamental value for our investors.
I think a lot of people are focused on teledentistry and the competitive dynamic surrounding this space, which is pretty nascent at this point in time. How would you, Kyle, characterize the barriers to entry for what you do?
Sure.
And the pricing dynamic as a result of that?
Yeah, so barriers for us are very, very strong. If you think about the past 5 years and what we've built in this business, so starting with the omni-channel presence that we have, over 300 Smile shops around the country, but also internationally and growing as well. The SmilePay program, which is a captive program on our balance sheet today, makes it affordable and accessible for millions of consumers around the world. The vertical integration that we've built, the fundamental unit economics that drives within our business, the doctor network that we have, and our better is better approach to how we empower our members with their decision-making around orthodontic care. So lots of barriers that we've built in this business. Not to mention, one of the most important ones as well, this is a highly considered purchase, right? So as members are doing their research, they spend up to a year or in some cases longer as they're going research. They see our brand, they see the satisfaction that our members have, they see the scale that we have, over 750,000 consumers served to date, the positive reviews that we have online. And you truly have to do all of those together, the vertical integration, SmilePay, the omni-channel presence, to make the unit economics in this business work.
To that point, Alex, on vertical integration, you do control kind of the entire supply chain, but the one thing you don't control are the actual orthodontists and dentists themselves. How they usurp the malpractice liability, but how do you control for reputation without controlling the actual doctors who were providing the care that you all serve?
Yeah, so we're here to provide the teledentistry platform. Our doctors have at least 4 years of invisible aligner experience before joining with us, and we make sure they're a good fit before they come in, but it is ultimately their patient they're seeing one-to-one, and that's how the process works.
And Kyle, I want to read to you something that the American Dental Association has put out a press release saying that essentially the orthodontic treatment, if not done correctly, could lead to potential bone loss, lost teeth, receding gums, bite problems, jaw pain, and other issues. They've flagged these issues with the FTC and previously with the FDA. Safety, specifically calling out your devices. What are the risks that consumers should be aware of, and is there any kind of litigation risk that investors should be aware of?
Sure. Yeah, so anytime you do something disruptive like we are, the status quo is always going to push back on that. And I think that's exactly what you're seeing there with the ADA and the AAO as well. When they filed that with the FDA in particular, I think it's important to point out as well, the FDA immediately came out and also shut that down right after the fact that it's happened, right? It's important to note, these are our doctors' patients. We have over 250 doctors across the country today. You've got to be state licensed in every single state. They're making the clinical decisions if they want to treat that patient or not treat that patient, and it's ultimately their decision that they go through. On top of that, we've served over 750,000 members to date. I think you can look at the consumer sentiment online, over 100,000 reviews on our website, over 50,000 reviews on Google. Very, very positive consumer sentiment overall. And I think the data speaks for itself when you look at the true health and efficacy of our product.
Alex, I want to talk to you a bit about automation. Is there any part of the process, the supply chain, that you can automate further that would help improve margins?
Yeah, absolutely. Better is one of our philosophies, and we have definitely started down the automation path. And there's definitely some things we need to iterate on, and we'll be seeing the next evolution of as we get into the rest of this year and next year. But it's definitely something that we're laser focused on and working towards, the best efficient process that we can get to.
All right, Alex Fenkell, Kyle Wailes, thank you both so much for joining me.